right, we are live. We are live. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to my stream. I saw a few comments. Sounds like there was some buffering going on. Very sorry about that. Somebody's already saying Cubs has Comcast. No, that's Arnold. Arnold's got Comcast, and we regularly have issues on the Cubs show with that. I'm not sure what it was. I actually just ran a speed test, and my internet's fine. It should be good now. Ooh, actually, no. YouTube is showing that it's not good. And so, I am really not sure what that would be. That's very strange, YouTube. How's everyone doing now? Cubs hearted my message. It was good. You've been waiting for this? All good now? Oof, YouTube's still giving me a red circle, which is not good for live streaming. Okay, now we're green. Green on my streaming software. Green on YouTube. So, let's all say a prayer to the streaming gods that stays consistent, because if it doesn't, I really don't have a reason why it wouldn't. So, how's everyone doing? We've got some good news coming down the pipeline. If you guys have seen my video that I posted a couple hours ago already, I'm stoked about what CG announced tonight. We're going to have more Grand Arena, it sounds like. We're going to never restrict characters in Territory Wars again. Can I get an amen in the chat? Instead of pressing F to pay respects, how about an A for amen? There we go. A, everyone. A for amen. For the for having no more restricted characters in the in Territory Wars, and we're showing green all across the board now, so I think we should be good for the rest of the stream. Amen. Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees. We got cheers all around. Fantastic, my dudes. Fantastic. And then more Grand Arena. Again, the only concern is how much are they going to nerf the rewards? Because if we basically kind of the implication that came across to me was, because we're giving you more Grand Arenas, we don't necessarily want to give you that many more rewards in a month, which to a degree I think is fair, because with their game balance, they probably only had budgeted 2 Grand Arenas a month, and this many rewards feels a good Ramon, Cubs, when it is the high nude stream on Patreon. When is the high? I'm not doing a nude stream. Oh man. But anyway, they probably have it budgeted for only so many materials per month in what they feel is healthy for the game. And so when they add Grand Arenas, they probably don't want to throw that balance off too much. But I was actually messaging a dev tonight, and I was like, hey man, I really hope that you guys are careful with that, because if the rewards get nerfed too much and we have to work, you know, extra hard for what we're already used to, I think some of you guys might respond poorly to that. Now, me personally, I don't really care, because I'm gonna play Grand Arena no matter what. I don't do Grand Arena for rewards. I do Grand Arena because it's awesome. It's a chance to come on here and stream with you guys and get to it. So, all right. Speaking of, here's what we got. Here's my opponent. He is Kensei. And then some, I think that, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's Chinese. Oh, you guys can't see it. I've got something in the way here. Now you can see it. Wait, am I No, I'm blocking it again. Oh well. Event rewards. There, now you can see it. This guy right here. If somebody could tell, maybe this just means Kensai? Kensai? I don't speak Japanese. Oh man, so this is who I got, and he's got a pretty respectable roster. When I look at him, he's not really doing much in ships, which doesn't matter to me. He's in one of the only, excuse me, one of the only Team Skunk guilds remaining. Let me know in the chat if you remember Team Skunk from back in the day. But looking at his roster, I wasn't as concerned as I normally would be, because I looked at his bounty hunters. This is what I do every time I go through. That's Chinese. Okay. I don't know. this is his bounty hunters, not looking too threatening. His Nightsisters. That's the next one I check. He's got a lot of, you know, purple gear there. That Nightsisters team not looking too threatening. His Old Republic. You know, he's got Revan, but he's not. I don't have to worry about a Karth Mission Zalbar team. Let's see, what else is there? His Scoundrels. Let's see, where's his nest? He doesn't have... Nest is down here, so we're not worried about Nest. And so a lot of key characters missing here, basically. And so I think it looks to me like Mr. Kensai here, his strategy appears to be 100% defense-oriented. Because look at this. Look at this. He's got CLS, Han with no Zeta. Man, Kensai, I invited you to watch the stream. If you're watching, buddy, please put a Zeta on Han as soon as you can. Revan looks pretty good. He's got his Revan on defense, his Bosk. He's got JTR up here, Vader, and Bastila. And so I'm just looking at this like, and Vader with Scion, and Nihilus. So I'm just looking at this like, this guy's got literally everything good on defense here. And so I have a feeling I might not full clear him depending on what he has in these back walls. But I also have a feeling that he's not going to even defeat one of my territories based on what he placed here. And so probably a low pressure war for me, but I'm still going to do my best. Rook in the chat. What's going on, Rook? Rook is one of my patrons. And Rook will talk your ear off, my friends. He will talk your ear off about Star Wars lore. So say it like Kensei, ancient samurai warrior. Rook, I'm just going to say right now, assuming this is Rook, my patron Rook, you would know that. Oh, and thanks for the donation. Cubs, when you finish, remember to say sorry about the mess, okay? Sorry about the mess. Just like Han did. Paul says, is full defense a viable strategy? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's not a very good strategy at all because, so let's say the best happens here, okay? Let's say his defense is so good that I'm unable to beat a single one of his territories. He still needs to beat one of my territories every time. And so what's he going to do on my front wall right now with all of his defense here? I don't know what his options are. And so, to me, this war is lost as soon as I defeat one of his territories, likely. Now, I could be underestimating him, but I just don't feel like he's going to have very much in the tank at all. So, here's what we're going to do. Let's go down here. And I'm going to go for his Revan team first. My Revan's at 319 speed. He's got 304, so I know I've got the first turn. So I'm pretty relaxed about this one. Let's go in here and let's check out the mirror match. Oh, and you know what? Before, just so I can be aware, let's see where his Yoda's special offense is at and how tanky his Jolee is. I think this, I looked earlier. Yeah, he's got, oh wow, that's a fast Yoda. You don't need your Yoda that fast, man. Especially not at the expense of offense. There's not very much offense on his Yoda, so not a super threatening Yoda. Jolee. We've got wow, a little crit damage set on, or a crit chance set on Jolee. Not sure if that's advisable. Look at this, not very much health. His Jolee is, again, if you guys are all Cubs patrons, hop on voice. Oh yeah, so that was my patron Rook. Yeah, everyone, get on the voice chat and enjoy each other's company. Let me see here. Yeah, if you're watching, dude, let me give you some advice. Oh, whoops, I'm going into the wrong tab here. I sent him a message inviting him to watch. Let me see if he responded. No response. Well, if you watch the replay, my friend, quick tip. Mod your Jolee for a lot of health, tenacity, make him miserable to fight. Not really much of a need, in my opinion at least, for crit chance on Jolie. But we'll see how this goes. I'm not super concerned about this mirror match. We're going to start there, though. All right. We'll direct focus to Revan here. I'm going to do this just so I avoid their attacks. Yeah. And then let's call Yoda. Let's do that. And this. Woo! Almost got Savior taken care of. Let's finish it. Alright, so we got our first one taken care of. Now, let's see if we can't get Revan down close. And then tempt Jolie to waste. Ooh, yeah, let's get some offense over to Revan. They're getting close on my Jolie. There we go, there's direct focus. He needs Mod Father. The Mod Father. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna basic here. That's what I wanted to happen. Right there. That was exactly what I wanted. Jolie wasted his revive. Is Revan gonna heal here? Yoda's getting close. Assist will help. Don't die, Yoda! Oh, he hadn't done it yet. Okay, I think we can take him out. Yoda's going in, and boom! Yoda takes out Revan. Now it's going to be a race to get rid of Jolie. A direct focus in this moment would be nice. I would not turn away that. There it is. That's going to be really nice to have. Okay, let's call Revan here. And then now that we're through the health, he doesn't really have... Let's give a turn to Jolie. Because look at this. Yoda's got a turn here too. We'll do this. And then that should wrap it up, my friends. Now it's just going to be a matter of... Let's see if we can't get as much... Oh, I should have called Jolie there for health and protection. Okay, let's call Revan because he's close. Oh, we didn't quite get there. Okay, 52 banners. I will take it. I will take it. All right, revenues. It's not Revan. It is now revenue. This music is too relaxing for Star Wars. Hey, you know what? Maybe it wouldn't make it into a Star Wars movie, but on these evening streams, you know, we're taking it easy. We're kicking back. I hope you guys are drinking a cold one, whether that's cold water or cold beer or cold Mountain Dew. What is your drink of choice, everyone in the chat? What is your, when you want to sit down and enjoy a Grand Arena stream, what are you drinking? Tonight, I'm drinking water. Water's the first answer. Beer, Brian Williams like his beer. Code Red, Phantom, you are my friend. I love Mountain Dew Code Red. Carillion Light. I like that. Wine, tea, we got lots of tea. Root beer. Tears of Chad gets the comment of the stream. Tears of my enemies. Speaking of tears of my enemies, my guild had tears today. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, check this war out. We faced the one, the only Team Instinct today in our territory war. And we were 100 banners away from winning. And it was a really sad deal. Here, I'll show you guys the final outcome. We both full cleared each other. We had 19,609. They had 19,713. So everyone, I know my brothers in Shadowlands, you guys are always here. You guys are always on this stream. Everyone, press an F to pay respects for the lovely Wookiees of Shadowlands. Vanguard, who fought their hearts out in this particular war. It was a sad one. We worked as hard as we could. Oh, there we go. There's some of my Shadowlands guys. ELJ, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. LJ Tonto? How do I say that? I always see you and I'm just like that ELJ guy, however you say that. Cubs, give the Grievous rework a rate of 1 out of 10. Okay, that's a drastic underestimation of what Grievous can do. Just because somebody doesn't come in and smash the arena meta does not mean that they are garbage. And 1 out of 10. He is 1,000 times better than he used to be. And he is absolutely fantastic in Grand Arena. And he is, the only thing that he's not really great at is defense in Squad Arena. And what is, you know? So if are we going to give 1 out of 10 to everything except for Revan? Is that what we're going to do? All right. The GG rework is exactly what it should be, according to some. You know, oh, he's asking for my opinion. Let me reread that. Oh. I thought you're telling me give it a 1 out of 10. Not give it, what's my rating? Just ask Quaid how he pronounces it. He can't say it either. That's funny. If I'm rating it, I'm probably going to give it like a 6 to a 7. Like, this rework didn't blow my socks off. But it didn't upset me either. Mostly because power creep is a real thing, and I respect that the devs aren't going to make everything arena meta. And to me, it's pretty solid to have a, you know, a really good Grand Arena team like this. The only thing I mean, I'm going to say, like, if you look at my Separatists, I am pausing my farm on Separatists while I get my Old Republic ready. But oops, that's support, not Separatist. There we go. Oh my gosh. Can I click? There we go. So I got my Grievous to gear 12 or gear 11. I've got my, I still haven't activated Droideka, or I haven't worked on B1 or Droideka yet. And I was working on B2 and Magna Guard. These guys weren't, they had no love. And now I'm focused exclusively on Old Republic for now. But after I'm done with Old Republic, this is the next thing that I'm going to work on, because I want to have this team for Grand Arena and for Territory Wars. So, I think it's great. What do we got here? Oh, donations! Thanks for the donations. My brother gave me donations. He gave me 2. Everyone gave me 2. Quaid, SD Joe, Ballsy, and Nunu Jin. You guys are getting your first ever live stream. Thank you for donations. All right, let's get back to Grand Arena. And I needed that for Karth. Did that give me what I need? Not quite. I need a bunch of these. A bunch of these. I'm getting close. Oh, I still need 2 more. Can I find 2 more right now? Oh, I think it's worth it. Let's see if we can get them. Let's get it. Does everyone else do this? You're just like, it's not logical to spend that 100 refresh, but I want to equip this piece of gear so bad. I think that should do it. Yes! So all I need now is a few more Carbantes, and then I'll get my Karth up to gear 11. That's going to feel good. All right, back to Grand Arena. When is the next Senate collab? I don't know. Should I text him? Oh, where's my phone? I don't have my... Oh, yeah, I've got my phone. Should we have Siri text him?
I don't have an answer for that.
Tell Jared, hey, when are we going to do a video again? Question mark.
Here's your message. Ready to send it.
There we go. There we go. All right. We're going to do it, especially when he comes down here. Brian says, tell him I say hi. All right. Am I Mormon? I'll give you, I'll put it this way. You've got a pretty high probability of anyone with a BYU helmet on display that they are LDS. But I don't want to get into religion on the streams. People get touchy. All right, so we got CLS, we've got Bosk. I think I'm going to do Bosk first. And you know what? I want to do Palp and Vader against that, I think. Maybe I could... I don't know. Let's see how well his Bosk is modded. Because part of me wants to get away with something else, but you just never want to underestimate. Yeah, he's got 100 speed on his Bosk, so it's probably going to be good to take Thrawn in there so I can get the Fracture. No Zeta on Boba. Only 1 Zeta on Bosk. He's got... yeah, 83 speed there. What was his... He does have a crit damage triangle on him. Pretty decent damage. Did I see Star Wars Theory's fan film? I did, and I loved it. I absolutely love that thing. It was great. Do I think it was better than Star Wars films? No, because it wasn't, in my opinion. And I think people who are perpetuating that are a little bit biased. But for a fan film, it was fantastic. I didn't need it to be better than every Star Wars film. Palp lead, you got this? Oh, yeah. I mean, my question, honestly, in my head right now is if Palpatine is overkill. But I don't want to underestimate. It was better than The Last Jedi. Mitchell, like... I just think that's a very, very biased opinion. I get that you guys hate The Last Jedi, but I just really do not think that that fan film was better than The Last Jedi. It wasn't better than the worst Star Wars film. In my opinion. In my humble opinion. Oh, not a single stun! Did he even have tenacity mods? Turkey. Ooh, we should have ability blocked Bosk there. Big mistake. Oh, that's fine. We got Fracture back. We're golden. We don't even need to. It's too bad he doesn't have Dengar geared. Even at, honestly, and again, good sir, if you're watching this. Ooh. I can't resist 6 dots. Wow, not much of a pull. If you are watching this, I would advise you next time, put Dengar in the spot where Cad is, even though he's only gear 9. Mod him up. He'll probably do better than Cad will at gear 11, in my opinion. That's just me. Even at gear 9. But, I mean, if you can, I would definitely recommend gearing that dude up. Easy peasy. Well, we should probably take Cad out, I guess. There we go. Oh, is anyone ready for this? Should we do this in 1x speed? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that was so satisfying. And we're going to be able to have full banners here. Let's go back to 4x speed. Oh my gosh, ain't nobody got time for that. There we go. Dengar is super annoying. Yeah. Dengar is super annoying. I completely agree. There we go! 54 banners. That's not depressing. It's getting hot in here. I'm going to turn my fan on. Much better. Much, much better. 559 people on the stream. It is, let's see here, 9 o'clock my time, which means we're at 11:16 on the East Coast, and I know a lot of you guys are over there. See? Where's that one? I don't know how anyone could play on 1x speed. Oh, man. Aces High says, $2 donation. Thank you very much. What do you find stronger as a third bounty hunter, Cad or Boba? Definitely Boba. As a third. I'm not sure what comp you're talking about, but Boba's going to beat Cad every time. Yeah, it's really not close, in my opinion. 3 p.m. in Australia. Is it a good day down under? I've got a patron who is from Australia, and every morning with my patrons, almost every single morning, I get on voice chat with my patrons while I drive to work for 30 to 45 minutes. And almost every morning, it's like the perfect time for Australia. And my patron, Scotty, he comes out every morning, and he's just, oh my gosh, there's something about that guy. Like, you guys, there's got to be something in the water down in Australia that just makes every Australian I've ever met hilarious. Oh, man. Is Scotty in the chat? Arizona doesn't believe in daylight savings time, and neither should you. That's true. Yeah, we don't do daylight savings time. So here, when the clocks change, I'm going to line up with Pacific Standard Time, and that's going to make things interesting. Okay, we got CLS, and let's look at what else we got back here. We got CLS. We're going to have to deal with the Sith team. We've got Bastila. We've got JTR. Oof. I'm not doing this battle. I'm just looking at what we have. So we've got our own CLS. We've got our own JTR. We've got our Treya. We've got Rex Wampa. I don't know. I've got to... I want to save one of my heavy hitters for one of these back walls. I feel like the CLS team isn't going to be too hard. We've only got a Gear 10 Han over here. And he doesn't have the Zeta. I'm trying to remember. The Zeta adds the multi-tap, right? It's been so long. Yeah, we got the plus 10 critical chance. Yeah, so we just got the double tap added there. So we're not going to have to worry about the double tap. That's going to significantly increase... What an amateur, they say. I mean, hey, be nice. Be nice. This guy did get a win. He's facing me because he got a win. And you know what? Some people's priorities are in different places. And if... Hopefully he watches this, and hopefully he can learn a few things. We all need that. He knows to put crit damage over there. He's got protection, though, a defense set, and a health set. So that's... I mean, I think probably the motive behind that is like, I know that my Han is squishy as heck. Part of me wonders if I can get away with Rex and Wampa. Save my CLS, because I feel like my own CLS is overkill. Chewie's pretty fast. Cubs, hi from Arizona at 6 a.m. up here, wherever you are. What's up? Yeah, he's trying to make him less squishy. That's the motive. Chewie is definitely concerning me with Rex. I feel like this team could be a trap. It's a catch-22 because if I go too hard, then I'm going to miss having one of these teams. But if I go too light, then I'm going to drop a battle. So don't underestimate. Yeah. I mean, Wampa has all the counters, but they've got the stuns. I think we might need to mirror match this. I don't want to mirror match it. My CLS Han and Chewie should do fine. Death Trooper. Some people do like Rex and Wampa. The more I think about it, the less I like it. Why you gotta stream so late? Skilled, I'll tell you why I stream late. I'm a husband and a father. And I'm also doing a master's degree, and I'm working full-time. YouTube is not my full-time job. I wish it was. That would be amazing. I've got to get my girls down to sleep before I start streaming, and some nights they just get to bed a bit late. So sometimes I can stream a bit later, and I like that. But and so I do that when I can, but the majority of the time I've got to take care of my kids first. I have 2 kids. Yes, I've got 2 beautiful daughters. And as much as I love you guys and as much as I love YouTube, they're what matters to me. So I've got to make sure I spend good time with them before I run in here and play video games. All right. You know, it pains me to take CLS against this, but I feel like I need to. Let me get... I'm going to message my guild leader real quick and just get his input on that. Well, no, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I can't... Because I really don't want to waste this team, but... Make sure I'm attacking the right team. Masters in Galaxy. Gamer Dad for the win. Yeah, I mean, you got a daughter yourself? Awesome. That's great. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this is overkill. It's gonna be so easy. Oh well. I forgot what I was gonna say. When I look at what I do, I really enjoy this, but I have to say, there's a pretty significant motivation factor that comes to me from being able to provide for my girls. And so there's nothing better than that. Had a couple donations. Ham and cheese. $2, thank you. What is the ideal turn order for Revan? Revan must go first, if at all possible. Now, you can win without Revan going first, but I really like that my Revan goes first. After that, I don't think that the exact turn order is super important. I mean, obviously, you want to have lots of speed. Yoda, I'm actually not nearly as concerned about speed on Yoda as I am his special offense. And so I do tons of offense on my Yoda, and I get speed on him. He's still fast. So speed, offense over speed for Yoda. I like a fast Jolee if possible. Just so you can get him to those, get him off his cooldowns as soon as possible. But the priority for Jolee is going to be a little bit more so towards health, tenacity, make him as miserable as possible, much like you'd mod a crew. Kylo Ren unmasked. Let's see, Bastila, offense, lots of offense, good speed. And then General Kenobi, obviously lots of protection, lots of defense, if possible. And then if you're using Ezra, he needs to have tons of offense as well. So the biggest priority with speed for Revan is going to be Revan going first. If you can get that first direct focus off on the other team's Revan, it helps a lot. Did Cub say he was a husband? Yes. Is that a Muse Simulation Theory shirt? Yes, it is. I was at the concert last night. Oh my gosh. I'm a huge Muse fan, and I loved that show. I saw their Drones tour last year or 2 years ago, and I dig that too. That was such a great tour. They just that band just never disappoints. All right, we got Cheese on the back. He put Lando as a leader. I don't even know what Lando does for leadership. Does he even have a lead? He doesn't even have a lead. Oh, man. Woo, that's going to be pretty easy. All right, we don't need to worry about that. Time to worry about this. So what do we have left? We've got our Revan left. We've got our JTR. We've got our Traya. So all of those teams are pretty confident. We've also got Rex Wampa. Do we think Rex Wampa would be able to burn through the Vader lead? Cleansing those dots would be nice. But let's look at his offense. Having that tenacity. Well, the problem is when you don't have Pain on, Scion just can continually do his AoE and continually land those dots on you. You can't handle the Tico. Yeah, so I don't think Rex Wampa is a good option for that because of that. I like it because I can cleanse so much, but I don't think it's going to be enough because of Scion. So we might need to take Traya over there. We might need to do Revan up here. Maybe mirror match the Cubs. Am I doing another Spartan race? It's funny you say that because I'm actually, oh yeah, I can't cleanse dots with Vader lead. Oh my gosh, how'd I forget that? When was the last time I faced a Vader lead in any situation? Yeah, so we're going to need to do probably Traya against that. Yeah, funny you ask about a Spartan race. I'm doing a Spartan race next week, actually. Second part of my trifecta. So here's, if anyone knows Spartan races, here's my medal right here for my first race of the year. My first, I did a super a couple weeks back, and now I'm doing a sprint. And so I'm getting ready for that. And then my beast will be later in the year. You don't have, I don't have Revan left. I totally forgot that we used our own Revan already against his Revan. Okay, so, Traya. Okay, yeah, so I'm really not sure what to take against that Vader team. You used Revan already. Isn't that funny? You know, sometimes you're streaming and your mind just goes... Cubs is tripping. I've had so much of this water. I'm like Urzatron, you know, I've been drinking so much water. We're going to have to figure something out about that Vader team. I'm really not sure what to do about that Vader team. For his JTR... Well, you know what? Here, let's think about this. Which team is probably the weakest out of these? His JTR is modded pretty decent. Chase versus Vader. I do have Finn. Challenge Urza to a drinking contest. I don't drink, so that's not gonna... His Ray team is pretty fast. His Ray team is pretty fast. You know what, Brody? It's not a competition. Everyone's got their own thing. Have you heard about the Disney Kessel Run? It's a combination of 2 half marathons. Maybe I'll have to go do the Kessel Run. I don't think I'll do it very fast, though. Yep, I already used Thrawn. So his JTR team's modded very well. His Bastila team looks to be modded even better. I think Treya's going to be optimal over here. Oh, yeah, look at this. He's got some great mods over here. Good protection. Good, sir. Good protection. He's got a defense set and a health set. That's smart. Yeah, we're going to need to do Treya against Bastila. Triumvirate time. Yeah, so these teams are modded very well. Okay, so I think I'll do Triumvirate here. I think in the middle, I think this is probably the team that is the least threatening, the Vader team. We got no Treya there. 87 speed on Vader. Does have a crit damage triangle. His Scion is... There's no damage on the Bastila team. Yeah, but they're just so survivable and they're fast. 90 speed added. Decent protection added. Darth Nihilus lead against Bastila. Okay, there might be something to that. Maybe we split up the Triumvirate. Let's see what we've got for Sith. I just feel like we get too deep too fast if we try to split up. Like, say we do Treya with Scion and Bastila Fallen. Hang on to Nihilus. Try Nihilus with Wampa. Asajj. Both my Nightsister teams are on defense. JTR versus Vader. And Rex Wampa versus JTR. See, the problem is I feel like that JTR is too fast. But I do like the idea of splitting up the Triumvirate. And doing, say... Sorry, I know some of you guys want me to just make quick decisions, but this one's a bit tricky. Rex Wampa Shore. Do I have Shore? Yes, I do. Excellent. Rex Wampa Shore. Take your time. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I had a guy on one of the streams who's like, you take too long to make decisions. I'm like, well, you would too if you were, you know, streaming in front of 718 people. Finn, I don't know. I'm getting a second opinion here from my guild leader. Oh, that was against the CLS Raid Han. Hey, Fulbright, message me in Discord. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking splitting up the Triumvirate, doing Treya with Scion and Bastila Fallen, and then maybe a Nihilus Wampa Hoda combo against somebody else. Maybe not Hoda, actually. I've done Nihilus and Wampa before. Go Cubs, go. Let me know what you think. But the problem I'm facing is the JTR team is very fast. So is the Bastila team. This team down here is not as quick. Jimmy likes to split up the Triumvirate idea. Yeah, so maybe we do... What if we do JTR against the Vader team? JTR against Vader. The split up Triumvirate against... we'll do the Treya team against JTR. Treya, Scion, and Bastila Fallen. And then we'll do... because then we can isolate. And then we'll do the Nihilus team against Bastila, because that team has no DPS. And then we'll just basically be able to handle Bastila pretty easily. I like that plan. So, in summary, JTR, BB-8 and R2 against Vader. Treya, Scion, and Bastila Fallen against JTR. And then Nihilus and Wampa, and maybe Rex as a leader. Rex, Wampa, Nihilus against... Yep. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Woo! That took a lot of brain power, but I really like that plan. Okay, so let's do first... Let's do JTR down here first. Good problem solving, team. Ability block him. Okay, now let's do this. I feel like, do we want to gun down Vader or Nihilus? I think we gun down Nihilus. Good. Now we just need to get over there on Nihilus. Take him. Oh, close. Burn him, baby. Burn, burn, burn. Yes! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Do you think we can get Scion before he held by Hatreds? I think we can. Stealth BB-8, he's more survival. Yeah, that's probably true because of Foresight. Oh, we are so golden, my friends. I like it. We're not even going to need Illuminated Destiny. Hey, Vader, you be nice to my little droid. Oh, I thought we had Illuminated Destiny ready. Alright, we didn't get full health on BB-8 there, but I will take that. Alright. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired. I was at that Muse concert last night in Phoenix, and I'm still recovering. Okay, so we're going to do, this is the scary team. This is the one I'm probably the most concerned about. Treya and Scion, and then Bastila Fallen. Where are you, baby? You know what? I don't know if I like Bastila Fallen in there, because she's kind of squishy. I think we might prefer a tank in there instead. Let's look at our roster of tanks. Scion kind of acts as a tank, though. Don't have my Sith Trooper. Hoda could be nice for healing. Sunfac. Nihilus. No, I'm saving Nihilus. I'm saving Nihilus for the other team. Zalbar might be good, actually. Sign, I mean, yeah. I feel like Bastila's too squishy. Let's look at her health. Where's Sith? But you know what? Zalbar has the armor shred. Oh, I left her unmodded. Oh, I just modded her. I must have missed the gap. Okay, that solidified that decision, so we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I think we're going to take Zalbar in. My Zalbar's pretty good. I like how much damage that didn't do. Anyone else like that? And all the assisting is going to help us. Look at that. Look at BB-8 and R2. Let's isolate. Oh, I'm tempted to isolate BB-8, but you really nerfed JTR by isolating her, so I think I'm going to isolate JTR. Ooh, I love this. You keep assisting, BB-8. You keep assisting. Let's take him out. Woo! See ya. This was a good strategy, my friends. That right there was like case in point the benefit of just taking your time, not rushing into battle. And I'm glad because I feel the pressure a lot of times on here. Just because you guys are watching, but I don't know, you guys feel it too. When you get in, you know, you get in to do your battles and you're just like, I got to get this done. And you just go in and you don't think too much. So I've been there. I've been there live. Okay, so pretty good. Pretty good. Now we got Bastila remaining. This team is quick, but what do we have to worry about DPS-wise? General Kenobi's not going to do much damage. And he doesn't have any offense on him. Why would you, right? Does General Kenobi do physical damage? Yeah, he does physical damage. So we've only got... Oops. 347 damage added. Lance Norman! My buddy from... Hey, Lance! Is this the Lance Norman from Medicine Hat? Thanks for the $2 donation. Are you the same? If so, I've been meaning to find you because we talked about how I might know your family. And the Discord handle you gave me was either... There might have been a character that wasn't capitalized, so I wasn't able to find you on Discord. So it is you. Okay, so go look at your Discord and make sure that you're giving me the case-sensitive Discord handle. Like, for example, mine is Cubs Fan Han, and the C, the F, and the H are all capitalized. But I'm not giving everyone my Discord info here. Because I love you guys, but I can't spend that much time on Discord. Republican credits won't work. No, they won't. Let's see what his Bastila... Cubs just found his long-lost brother on the stream. Yeah, so if you weren't there last time, Mr. Charming Navigator, I was... I forgot how it came up, but we were just mentioning Canada, and somebody mentioned Medicine Hat, and I was like, I lived in Medicine Hat for a while, and he said, actually, I think my family might know you. So it was a pretty cool moment. Let's see if Bastila has much damage on her. Yeah, not... Ooh, buddy. Very defensive Bastila. Oh, it got the crit damage. The crit damage. Just not the offense. So, Norman. Oh, there we go. The Bounty Hunter. Let's try this. You don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, Medicine Hat. Okay, add friend. I'm going to do this right now. That didn't work. Unless are those second numbers irrelevant? I'll ignore those. Yeah, that's not working. I copied and pasted it. So, well, that's the number 3218. Yeah, that's what I put. So I did the bounty hunter 1340 and then the pound and then 3218. That didn't work. Are any of the numbers capitalized? Yeah, Lighthouse Court. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. Yep. Maybe the T is capitalized. No. No capitals? Yeah, that's not working, buddy. Yeah. Capital 3. Just the bounty hunter 1340. Yeah, man, that's not working. Nope. Capital numbers. Medicine Hat is capital. Cubs, you got it to work? Oh, Zane, you got it to work? Zane, I'm not sure what you're doing that I'm not, but hey, Zane, just hook me up with him. Hook me up with him. All right, let's get going. So I think we're going to be fine on this match. I think the only thing I worry about is maybe a timeout, but we got Annihilate. So Annihilate is on our side here. So let's find Rex. Let's do Wampa. Let's do Nihilus. Yeah, accept the friend request from my buddy Zane, Mr. Medicine Hat. Okay, that ability block's mildly annoying. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. They got the counter. Oh, he had foresight, that freaking turkey. Ooh, you know what? I'm starting to second guess my decision to take Rex in here. Might have been better to just go 3 tanks and just hide the Nihilus. Because Rex is gonna, yep. I shouldn't have taken Rex in here. Ugh, it's taking way too long to get to Annihilate. Ah. Big oof, my friends. Big oof. We're not going to land any of these. Oh, no! No! How did that team find that much offense? How did they have that much offense? I'm really annoyed. Okay, what are we going to do? I really should have had a couple tanks in there instead with Nihilus, but it just takes so long with Nihilus. I did not think that they'd be able to do that much damage. Throw your shoe. You didn't force quit. I know, I was too stunned. Should have used Watto. We've still got C3PO. We could do Finn with 3PO, but I just, the tenacity. This Bastila team, guys. This. This is making me wish I had my own Bastila right now. Rook. Just like in KOTOR 2, Nihilus is a proven chump. Thanks for the $2 donation. Preloaded turn meter. And they're fast. They'll be on cooldown at least. 3PO with rebels. Fulbright, if you're watching, I'm scanning through what I've got right now. I've got my Finn, I've got my Veers, I've got my Sidious. A lot of these guys need debuffs, and I'm going to have... Part of me wonder... I mean, even the... Kind of the bailout in a lot of situations is... Imperial Probe Droid. And... He's not going to be as reliable. I've got Vandor Chewbacca. That could help. Yeah, good first order. I do have my Phasma team. Yeah, IPD, I normally would like to try Imperial Probe Droid. But the problem with Imperial Probe Droid is you've got all of that protection you got to burn through. Okay, here we go. We're going to try this. We're going to try to get through General Kenobi here. This doesn't hit through Foresight, right? Oh, are you kidding me? I'm effed, guys. Come out of stun. Oh my gosh. Man. What's the mentality behind First Order versus Bastila? I mean, the mentality is obviously that I don't have very much left. And so I'm taking what I can. I don't know if we have a good strategy for this. We might have to accept that we're not going to get through that. Damn it. What now? I've got Churton Bays. I see what's hard is I need high DPS, but I also need survivability. No retreat, no surrender. Wigs and 3PO. I do have my C3PO. I just feel like that team's a glass cannon. Probe Droid. I feel like Probe Droid. I need to, if I'm going to try Probe Droid, try to like take out Kenobi, I've got to take out the protection up first. And I don't know if I've got something that can do that quick enough. I've got Qui-Gon and Hermit Yoda. And I've got Anakin. I don't know about that one either. I'm still really surprised. I understood. I thought I was going to lose Rex after a little bit. I thought, you know, I shouldn't have done that. I should have brought another tank in here. But I'm still surprised that that team didn't hold against them. Fulbright wants to see Kenobi's armor. 53%. Fulbright. We're going to take our time on this one, gents. I'm going to think through this a little bit more. 91k protection is rough. That means that we're definitely not going to IPD him. Bastila, we might be able to. Oops, that's General Kenobi. Yeah, Bastila, there's no way either. She's too tanky. Way too tanky. Okay, let's do this. Now, rest assured, this guy put everything on defense. Absolutely everything. And we've won already, in my opinion. But let's take these guys out. And then let's do everything we can from there to get this down. I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think we're going to do it. But we'll start over here. So we got Finn, we got Rolo, and we've got Rose, Tico. Let's dig down deep into our roster and find something. Do you guys think this would do... Let's do some old school Jedi. I think they'll do decent against this. We got lots of counter chance. This is actually a fun match here because it's like all of these guys stink. Rose can stun! The legend herself. There we go. Don't take out my Ayla Sakura. Don't even think about it. Holdo's gonna pass on the heal. Why would she do that? Ayla's gonna take out Rose in one shot. No, she's not. Mace is gonna take out Rose in one shot. And then it is just Holdo remaining. And the Jedi in the Jedi Temple are manhandling these weak resistance characters. Mace rework. We need a Mace rework. Yes. I'm not gonna delete my channel if it doesn't happen, that said. But I do think we need a Mace rework. Okay, let's not underestimate this nest. We're going to need somebody with decent damage in here. But this nest is not... it's not going to take a lot. It's not going to take a lot. So, let's see here. Mace rework, please. Maybe this would do it. No, actually, I'm not feeling great about that. Rolo, Cassian. Let's try this. I kind of like this team. It's about as garbage as the team I'm facing. IPD for Nest? No, I think I'm still going to try to make some use of IPD. Oh, it's been a while. Nice try, Nest. That was cute. Good. Take a turn. Oh, beautiful. He didn't kill her. Beautiful. Won't beat Nest, Zane? What? Won't beat Nest? That wasn't Nest. That was like Nest's little cousin. All right. Okay, that was easy. Evan, actually impressive. Suck it, Zane. No chill. That was Nest in the film. Yeah. Now we're back to this crazy woman. Man, we're one on everything except for this. On the bright side, my defense is untouched. Yeah, I don't think this guy's going to do anything. He still hasn't come into the chat. It sucks that it's like the one team you just can't use IPD on. Did I go through Secrets of the Empire? Yes, I did. At the Void. It was amazing. That crap was amazing. Yeah, Fulbright messaged me and he basically just said, you're screwed. So we're going to try our darndest. I want to make use of C-3PO. What about Finn? Oops. What about Finn and 3PO? And Poe? Where's my Poe? Do you guys think that's the best? No, Wigs and 3PO I don't like. Do not use 3PO. Oh, I'm going to use 3PO. Ewoks are no good. They're not good enough. Too much tenacity. I know, yeah. A lot of what I have left is going to be tenacity driven. And I just, it's not going to work against these. I mean, I feel like Death Troop would be great, but again, like everything needs debuffs. Everything needs not high tenacity. Everything I've got. So we do just need to go pure damage. So that makes me feel like Wedge and Biggs might be the best. Maybe Wedge, Biggs, and Baze. Where are you, Wedge? Let Baze absorb some hits and try to get as much molly-whopping in as we can. And it's midnight. I know, I keep rubbing my eyes. I'm getting tired. Wigs under Akbar? That's too much. I don't think that Baze is bad without Chirrut. Exposes can't be resisted with Jin and Chase. That's a good point. We can try that. We've got a lot of healing. Where did my Chirrut go? Okay, we're going to try that. Don't attack Chirrut. There you go. Okay. No crits. I'm going to save the heal. That's not good. Let's take that stun off base. Oof. Oh no. No! I just don't have enough DPS. Not nearly enough DPS. I haven't made a dent in Basti. Gosh, dang it. Oh, I'm really annoyed because I really wanted to fight that back wall. We still have our Hermit Yoda. We still have Anakin. We still have Shore. We still have Death Trooper. We still have Tarkin. Who likes this? Wig Stormtrooper Han. We are going to want to use wigs pretty soon. My Stormtrooper Han's just so squishy. Look at him. Wigs and 3PO. 3PO might buff the team enough. Is that the optimal use of 3PO, though? How I get a kill for Death Trooper, though? I know, right? Wigs and Leia. Rook with another $2 donation. Let's keep in mind, Cubs won the war tonight, folks. Yeah, this is a win. This is a win. This is about pride right now. It's about pride. I'm salty about not beating this. We're gonna try it. Everyone be nice. Everyone be nice. That's not nice. Hermit Yoda in there is just so disrespectful. That ability block on Biggs, I know. Gosh. Try this. Turn your hat around might help. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. That Zeta will help. Hey, no bonus attacks. That's not fair. Oh! Oh, Hermit Yoda, please go soon. My Hermit Yoda. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. I feel like we're just hitting a brick wall. Oh, Bastila! Come on, Anakin. You're our only hope, Anakin. You can bring balance to the Force. This Foresight just pisses me off. Oh my goodness. And there it is. Oh, I'm really annoyed by this Bastila team. Really annoyed. I should have been able to take Revan against this team, and it would have been easy. But, Maybe we'll try one more thing, but I don't think we've got what it takes, my friends. I don't think we've got it. We could try Veers with Shore. Maybe Death Trooper. Not enough DPS. Maybe we do Tarkin with Shore and TIE Fighter Pilot. But they got too much tenacity. Where's my Yoda? I already used him. Shadow Jedi Knight. Try to go for Yoda. I don't think that there's any point in going for Yoda because he's going to be stealthed. He's going to be stealthed. Yeah. TIE Fighter Pilot does do tenacity down, but you need to have tenacity there to begin with. General Kenobi, you're such a punk. His ability blocks. Basti's basic. And she just removes the taunt every time. It's like that somebody's over there playing it right. Foresight. You're just doing this without a meta team is not very easy. Every time they've got Foresight up. Every time. Stop taking turns, you stupid Jedi. Well, we survived over a minute in battle. I think that's going to be a win in my book. See, Bastila's better than General Grievous. I mean, Bastila's one of the best characters in this game. But a really well-modded General Grievous team, I would like to have that now against this. I've got General Grievous on defense. So, well, we do have a probe droid still. It's not going to do anything, I don't think. But we could try. We could try before we call it a night. We're going to load up with tanks. Who's our next best tank? There we go. We're going to try it. I know that the math is against me, but I'm just going to hope for a miracle. Veers Death Trooper. I don't know. Okay, we'll try Veers and Death Trooper. There's no offense on this team either, man. Zalbar? I think you mean Vander Chewbacca. I already used Zalbar. Perfect. We're going to do this anyway because we're not going to get to kill anyone. And maybe it'll do more damage. Well, wait, what is... I'm trying to remember this one. Dispel all buffs. Oh, that... Okay. Did it take enough out? What? Did she have foresight? The protection up had that much? It's not fair. That's not fair. Oh, man. If only that would do something for the next battle, right? If only this meant good things for the next battle. All right, we got the protection off. Now we can try to get her. Deathmark. I mean, Deathmark will do. There's no way I was going to kill anybody. There's no way I was going to kill anybody. So I was like, I don't care about Deathmark right now. Rook, another $5 donation. Thanks so much, buddy. He says, tonight in a nutshell, Cubs begin losing to Bastila. Fulbright, bring me everyone. Fulbright, what do you mean everyone? Cubs, everyone. And we have the one and the only Urzatron in the chat. He's already nursing a hangover. Urza, I'll give you the summary. I've won this battle because this guy put literally everything on defense. Everything. He put his Revan, he put his Bounty Hunters, his CLS, his JTR, his Triumvirate without Treya, and then his Bastila. And Bastila's giving me some issues, as you can see here. The team I thought I had cooked up for it just didn't work. So, you can do it. No, I can't do it. I'm tapped out. Oh, I mean, what do we have here? There's nothing. I mean, we've got Rey still. I guess we could try Finn, Poe. We could try Rey. Should we try it? Why not? We got nothing to lose. Anyone have anything to lose here? It's better than no defense. Yeah. True. Yes, I will give him that. This is way better than no defense. Resisted? I'm so surprised. Oh, and she's got the counter, of course. Just the amount of damage that does not go out is so depressing. A team that looks like it's got no DPS is... the foresight. This team is actually... You know what? I don't think I appreciated until today how good this particular trio is. This is a good freaking trio. If you don't have a meta team to take against it. Because think about what you got here. All the tools you've got. Bastila keeps the team very survivable. General Kenobi keeps the retribution up, so they're going to counter you. Hermit Yoda is going to keep them with protection up, so that their tenacity is going to remain. I mean, it's dirty. It's dirty. Yeah. I don't think we have any other options other than, you know what we could do? We could try to just make this guy feel really good and just like throw characters in one at a time and just show him with 100 attempts there. Do you think that would make him happy? Zal? I've got Zal on defense. We still have Sunfac. We still have Akbar. But do we have any rebels that are worth anything anymore? Oh, we got Leia. We might as well try. Okay, let's try Akbar, Leia, and this fool. He walks into the line. Fulcrum. Oh, Fulcrum might do okay. If only Leia could do more meaningful damage than 3,000 hits. And if Han would not crit for 2,000. Oh my goodness. 8,000, I'll take it. Hey, we're making actually decent progress over there on... yeah. I don't know what I was saying. The definition of an insanity. You know, it's funny. I've heard before that the definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. But then I've also seen before that that's not the definition of insanity. Let's Google it. Insanity. Definition. The state of being seriously mentally ill. Madness. Extreme foolishness or irrationality. That probably explains what I'm doing right now. When I see the word madness, I instantly go back to the Muse concert. Who knows that song? Okay, my friends, we did not finish my opponent's defense, but I kind of called that shot at the beginning of the war. He just has too much over there. So I think we're probably going to close down here. Before we do, let's go see what our polls are going to be on Old Republic. And we got to farm some mods. I've got some mod salvage. My new project is Jango Fett. I'm a big fan of Jango Fett. I'm actually really high on Jango Fett lately for defense. Let's see if we can get this baby ready to go. Okay. Oh, who hates this dilemma? Okay, you're one away. You don't have enough for another one. You don't really feel like spending crystals, but you've got to, right? Because you're impatient. There we go. Okay. So the mod I want to slice here is... This one has 9 speed. This one has 12 speed. I want to try to get some more offense. We got 35 offense there. Let's do this one right here. But is that one going to stay there? You know what? We're going to do our potency mod because I feel more confident that's going to stick around. No. Yeah. 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 Okay. Speed. Protection. Absolution was your favorite Muse album. It's pretty good. You're not a big fan of the new stuff? Oh, man. I got to completely disagree. I love Simulation Theory. Simulation Theory, in my opinion, is one of my favorite Muse albums. I just think that the 80s stuff just fits so well with what they do. Okay, let's see how my polls go on Old Republic. So, I'm going to do Bastila later. Let's do Juhani. Oh, yeah, I had to sit at 84 out of 85 last night when I did this. Here we go. Oh, let's do some refreshes so we can do 8 at a time. Boom! We got 3 there. That's pretty good. We'll refresh once. I'm refreshing these twice every day right now. 3. All right. 3 again. 2. I will take it. I will take it. So now we are officially at 7 out of 100 for Juhani. Feeling pretty good about that. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Absolution is amazing. Their synth stuff is cool. Urza, you need to get out to Salt Lake. They're there like tomorrow. That's not too far for you, right? Okay, Candrace. Let's do some I am down to doing no refreshes on my... Oh, I just did one. Did we get one? No. That's kind of pointless. I'm down to doing no refreshes for Candrace anymore because I think I'm doing fine on him. I'm probably getting close to maybe cutting back to 1 refresh for Juhani. Karth is the one that's a bit more sketchy. I am actually buying shipments for him right now. You can see my crystal stores have gone down. I was at 30,000 banked. I'm down to 13. 1! This is the one that I need help on. RNG. Come on. Let's do 1 more refresh. 3? Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it. We'll do 5, and then I'll let the other 3 sit there. 4. Whoa! Who rolled the dice for me on that one? Look at that. 4 out of 5 battles for Karth. I'll take it. Okay, and then do we have a little energy left over to do some Bastila? I've been taking it easy on her too because she's... Yeah, we got a little bit. We'll do a little bit for her. There we go. We got 1. So I'm sitting pretty for my Old Republic. We've got 6 out of 100. Max for HK. I don't know if he's going to be needed or not, but I just got him there just in case. 76 out of 85, 76 out of 100, and 7 out of 100. So we'll see how much time we got, but I think I'm sitting pretty good for that event. So, all right, let me read through the chat. I'm going to head off here in a second. CJ is watching the stream. It's the only way you got 4 out of 5. That's funny. Where do I live in Arizona? I'm not telling you. I'm not giving you my address. Please, for the love of God, stop yelling directly into the mic. You know what? I yell. I get excited. I yell. The microphone's sitting right here. I'm sorry. If it bothers you, turn your volume down. You know what? For the love of God, turn your volume down. Oh my gosh. But what was I saying? Totally lost my train of thought. It's probably time to kill the string. You're not too loud to me. Ramon, you're not too loud to me. Yelling Fan Han. Night Cubs, great stream. Connor Hook, question. Why do you like The Last Jedi? I'm interested in what you think. You know, I think it's funny. You know, the day and age we're in where with a bunch of Star Wars fans, I have to convince people that it's okay for me to like a Star Wars movie. Like, give me your reasons why you like it. What if it's just, I just like Star Wars and I like the movie? Now, I've got a lot of reasons for liking it. I think the story arc of Kylo Ren is fascinating. I actually really like what they did with Luke's character. I know some people feel like Luke was mishandled, but to me, I see a grumpy old Jedi Master that is a lot, you know, after suffering some crazy defeat, like Yoda did with Order 66, he retreated to a deserted planet, just like Yoda did. He still seems grumpy and a bit whiny, kind of like Luke always was. He tried to kill a family member almost, but then stopped himself, kind of like Luke did in Episode 6 with his father. So I don't see anything wrong with Luke's character. I think it was actually really interesting, and the way he went out, saving the Resistance and becoming one with the Force is about. Luke gave up, Yoda didn't. I'm not sure if that's true. And Luke, did Luke give up? Did he give up, or was he retreating? I mean, what's the difference between Luke and Yoda? I don't see how, if Luke didn't give up, tell me how Yoda didn't give up, because Yoda was just a hermit sitting there doing nothing too. But ultimately, Luke did more than Yoda, because while Yoda helped with Luke's training, Luke actually, you know, Force projected himself to the other planet, saved the Resistance, became one with the Force, which I think was amazing. I mean, anyway, I've got opinions. Suffice it to say, I've got a lot of good reasons for liking the movie. You may disagree with them. That's fine. If you don't like the movie, that's fine. But look, people who like the movie aren't dumb. People who don't like the movie aren't dumb. I think a lot of Star Wars fans need to just learn how to accept a difference of opinion and move on. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I like a Star Wars movie. You didn't. Let's shake hands. It does not matter. It's a subjective opinion about a piece of art. Why does that... Yeah, I have some people who like the movie who look at people who didn't like it and they question their intelligence. Why? Why do you need to question anyone's intelligence? They didn't like it. Leave them alone. Same thing for me. So, real talk. Real talk. Luke cut himself off from the Force. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Because Luke got burned by the Force. He got burned. But Han shot first. Han shot only. Luke cut himself off from the Force. Yoda did not. I don't have a problem with that. I think it makes sense that Luke cut himself off from the Force. He got burned. Oh, let's read the hate. Let's read the hate. The lightsaber to the throat, though. Okay. Master Jedi Skywalker, let's talk about this. Luke sacrificed himself to save his father. Next scene, he is trying to kill Kylo Ren. That is my main problem. Luke did not try to kill Kylo Ren. Luke did something very similar to what he did to his father. The difference is Luke was actually hacking his father in hate, chopping off his limbs, and then he stops. Then he stops, and he realizes what he's doing is not in line with what his values are. And then he sacrifices himself for his father. With Kylo Ren, He very much believed that he could put an end to what was coming if he killed Kylo Ren. He had pure motives to a degree. He's about to do it. He's not doing anything, though, and he catches himself. He catches himself and realizes, no, what am I doing? And he's about to stop himself. He's stopping himself. He's not swinging. And then it's too late. Kylo Ren gets the message, and then it's all history from there. But no, Luke did not try to kill Kylo Ren. Luke considered killing Kylo Ren, and then he hesitated and decided not to, and then Kylo Ren got the wrong idea. I agree, but I think it was out of fear. Okay, so yeah, it was out of fear. Yeah, maybe he was afraid. Maybe Luke's not perfect. That's the point of this whole film, is that Luke is not perfect. He's not, like, it's okay for him to not be perfect. Why does he have to be perfect? I mean, I think it's funny that Star Wars fans are so upset about Rey being a Mary Sue. Okay, so Rey's a Mary Sue, and you're upset that Luke isn't. Like, let Luke be an impure character. Let him make mistakes, even when he's an old man. He doesn't have to be perfect when he's an old man. Beautifully said, Zachary Robinson says. Hey, hey, okay. Chancellor says, OMG, are we debating TLJ again? Just end the stream. Look, if you want the stream to end, you can turn the stream off. But somebody brought it up, and I feel passionately about it, so I'm going to speak my piece before I jump off the stream. I don't like because the casino stuff is unnecessary. Rose is weak, and Rey seems too perfect. Lance Norman. Oh, hey, Lance Norman. So let me talk about that. Number one, Rey seeming too perfect. I can get behind that argument. I don't really have much of a counter for that. Rose being weak, I mean, I think we're still figuring out where Rose is. Her character arc is probably poorly written, though I don't really have a problem with Rose. I don't think she's not as bad as Jar Jar. Like, come on, guys, she's not that bad. And then the casino scene, it felt very prequel-like to me, but I think people gloss over that the casino scene actually played an important role in Finn's story arc. Now, you may disagree with the execution of it. You know, the casino was lame or whatever. I respect that. But what did it accomplish for Finn? When Finn went to the casino, when he goes to Canto Bight, he is 100% in the resistance for who? For himself and for Rey. That's it. He does not. He's trying to run. Rose catches him trying to run away from the cause. He's not converted to the cause. After the casino, he is converted to the cause. So while we may feel like the casino scene is not, you know, it might have been poorly executed, it might feel cheesy, it might not, you know, whatever. In my opinion, that scene actually played a very important role in Finn's story arc. And even though maybe I don't like the way they executed it, because I didn't like the casino stuff much either, I respect what the motive behind it is and the story that it's accomplishing. Casino scene was all political. I mean, you know what? It's funny because I watched Avatar recently. Again, I'd seen it, you know, before. But I was at Disney World. My wife and I rode the Avatar ride. And we came back and we wanted to watch Avatar again. And the Avatar ride's absolutely incredible, by the way. And we get back, and I'm telling somebody that I was watching the movie, and he's like, "Oh, I hated Avatar. It's so political, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Wait, what? I just watched this movie. I didn't see anything political in it. Like, what do you think is political?" And he got in this big spiel, and I'm just like, it's all perspective. I mean, maybe is there political motive? Is there not? I don't know. But to me, when I watch the casino scene, I'm not thinking politics. I don't see a political. I mean, you see what you want. The casino scene, while necessary, it was very unnecessary. That doesn't make sense. Cubs. Oh, Ryan Kitchell just landing. Yeah, I probably won, man. I couldn't clear the last Bastila team. But he set way too much defense, and so I don't think he's going to be able to do anything to me. Luke's death, not the death of a Jedi. Mark Collins, come with me to Star Wars, man. Luke became one with the Force. That's literally the most Jedi death you can possibly experience. He died like old Ben did. Almost exactly like old Ben. Creating a diversion so that people could escape. Then becoming one with the Force. Come on, man. Oh, man. That's also how Yoda died. I'm looking forward to Ghost Luke. Yeah, I really hope we've got Ghost Luke coming up. Okay. I actually really like this. I know like half the people jumped off the stream, but look, I've got so much hate for my love of Last Jedi. I've got a poster up of The Last Jedi, and it's like my favorite Star Wars movie. Almost. Close. It's hard to say favorite, but it's one of my favorites. And it's funny to me how much I have to defend it, but you know what? I've thought a lot about it, and so I'm gonna speak my piece. I like humor. Okay, Roadhouse, you've got a point I agree with. He says, I like humor, but they tried to make that movie into a Marvel movie. This first scene with Poe was terrible. The first scene with Poe was terrible. I remember that was the only time I remember thinking in the theater, I don't know, that along with Mary Poppins Leia. And here's an interesting point. Riley Cohen says, as a Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi wasn't as good. As a movie, it was great. I hear that argument all the time, and I'm just like, what? Like, it's just a movie either way. I mean, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I loved it. So nobody laughed, and I cringed. Yeah, it was like, I actually remember vividly thinking to myself that they're trying to make this, Avengers. Because that was kind of the Avengers style humor. That style of humor doesn't work as well in Star Wars, I don't think. Okay, we got a contrasting opinion. He thought that humor was very Star Wars. Oh, it was a homage to Han's call in the okay, I can get behind that. Stormtrooper Han, his call when they're in the Death Star. I can kind of see that. Maybe not executed quite as well though. The Last Jedi was awful. Well thought out argument. Oh man. Oh, here's a good point by Rook. I love how all the stuff they say about the sequels now, they said in the prequels years ago. I see a pattern. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. Revenge of the Sith is a good film. Ryan Johnson didn't understand how hyperspace works. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you can't fly a ship into something else, right? I'm guessing that's where you're going with that. This argument, I don't understand this argument. If you can jump to light speed, you can choose the direction you jump to light speed in. And if your ship is big and you go really fast into another ship, there will be a boom. Why is that so ridiculous? Why is that so ridiculous? It doesn't make sense to me. I've gone round and round and round with so many people about this who say it's a huge departure. And to me, I'm like, this is a fictional reality. Why didn't they do it in the Death Star? Because they didn't do it. Okay? Some people drive cars into other things. Why doesn't everyone do it? Why don't we? The reason it didn't happen before is because nobody wrote it into the fictional universe. It's that simple. It's not because it's impossible. The bigger question here is, why would it be impossible? You can't jump in hyperspace where you want their specific hyperspace lanes to travel from one point to another. Why can't you bypass those lanes? Why? You can track in hyperspace now. Why can't you do that? Oh, these Star Wars movies are so social justice warrior. I just don't see that. I mean, I think you're thinking too hard about it if that's what you see from these movies. Just let go of politics, man. Let go of politics. Just enjoy the film. I just don't see it. They shot the ship with a bullet. That's what. You like that, Luke, the more optimistic person in Star Wars turned into pessimistic hobo? I mean, how many old men do you know that get pessimistic? I don't think it's... What does he do in the end? I mean, Luke had a story. He progressed in the film. He was really grumpy. He was burned. He got burned by his nephew. That was really hard for him to deal with, and we know that Luke's coping mechanisms aren't amazing. Just watch the originals. And so the old man, Luke, yeah, he retreated. He got bitter. I don't blame him. Episode 9 is in December, I believe. What was wrong with Leia? Yeah, I don't. That one I've got no argument for. That was dumb. Rey is hot. Now we're talking. Oh, he regressed so easily. Did he regress easily, Matt Holland? Luke didn't regress easily. He had built an entirely new Jedi Order. He was training his nephew and several others, and his nephew turned to the dark side and killed everybody. That's not regressing easily. That's freaking traumatic, heavy crap. We don't know all the details either. I know when I get out of here, by the way, my wife's going to laugh so hard at me that I stood here and just yelled about The Last Jedi for the last 30 minutes of the stream. Oh, okay. It's 10:39 my time. I think I'm going to get off. Everyone, here's the long story of this, okay? So I sat here. I debated with you guys. I respect everyone who does not like the movie. I respect you. It's totally fine that you don't like it. But I've got my reasons for liking it, and I would challenge every Star Wars fan here to be respectful to people who see it differently. If you like the film, great. Somebody else doesn't, don't be a jerk to them, and vice versa. Like, literally, it's just a film. What's driving me nuts about the Star Wars fandom nowadays is you've got Team Last Jedi, Team, I hate Rian Johnson, and it's all a conspiracy, or, whatever your justifications are for hating the film, and people are at each other's throats. Like, let's just be respectful. It's a fun debate. Yeah, Roadhouse says it's a fun debate. Debate it for fun, but don't be rude. Just be nice. It's just a film. It's just a film, and I know we feel strongly about Star Wars, but Truth Cubs, mad respect for you. Yeah, Star Wars fans are becoming a toxic culture. Yeah, see, that it's the toxicity that doesn't sit well with me, and it makes me sad. So, all right, everyone. Good stream. Sorry I wasn't able to full clear. I do think this is going to be a win, so I should be back on Friday night with a championship round, and I may or may not be bringing on my guild leader Fulbright to show his attacks like I brought Quaid on. We will both be showing our attacks, though, so you'll have both of our perspectives. So that'll be my account at 4 million, his at 5 million. Should be good stuff. All right, my dudes, I'm going to jump off. Have a good one, friends.